Hello, dear adventurers, and welcome to another Needlessly Complicated 14. My name's Arietta, and today we are going to be doing the Rising event. One of the things that I have been trying to maintain in this all jobs, all quests run is making sure that we do the seasonal events as well. Because we're trying to do all the quests, which means seasonal events kind of count if we're capable of doing them. So the Rising event is a level 15 quest, which means we are going to try to do that. I kind of ran right up to the minute with clipping a former VOD because Twitch changed its... What's it called? I know words. Twitch changed its rules basically and has set it up so that VODs are only active before expiring for 7 days if you are not at least an affiliate, which I'm not. So I don't know how that is going to affect VODs from before the rule was put in place. That's a cute little glam with the Moogle sword. So far they're still there, but I really wanted to make sure that I finished that as quickly as possible to make sure that none of the VODs expired before I was able to clip them for YouTube. And here's the Wandering Minstrel, who is going to gut me right in the heart. Does that count as guts? Anyways, I'm gonna be emotional at this one, I'm sure. So, buckle up, we are doing this. Oh no, the music! I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but it is the music played in the Realm Reborn trailer. And I'm already getting emotional. Hot diggity, this is gonna be rough. Ooh, okay, let's just get it over with. Hi, Wandering Minstrel. And it is going to provide EXP, but not enough to level us, so I'm gonna do it on Rogue anyway since it's the lowest level job, but yeah, and the Clockwork Solace has been a really like key point in discussion lately because everyone's just like they either love it or they hate it because he is a grumpy little grandpa man. I personally am unbothered. I think he looks fine, but some people are just like, he's too round and his lips are weird. I'm just like, there are round people with dark colored lips. I'm sorry that this really tired man upsets you so much. Anyways, the Wandering Minstrel has a request for an experienced adventurer. I mean, do I qualify? Greetings, friend. By your dauntless bearing, I assume you are an adventurer. As for myself, I am a humble wandering minstrel, one who draws inspiration from the daring deeds of those in your calling. If you have a moment, there's a favor I would ask of you. Will you not hear me out? I'm wondering if this one is going to have different texts based on whether or not you've met him in game, because I know that for when I went back and did the jump puzzle for the summer festival on my main character, it's just like, we know you, we recognize you, and we're talking to you. I'm wondering if that's the same thing here, because Wandering Minstrel appears at level 50 in Mordona, I want to say. So I'm wondering if I do this on my main character, if he'll be just like, ah, I recognize you, let's talk familiarly to one another. Anyways, besides the point. In part due to the promotional efforts during the recent Moonfire Fair, more people are seeking to take up adventuring. Not all are yet wise in the ways of the world, however, and I fear they might fall prey to less principled types in Ul'dah. If one such as you were to help them on their way, I would feel more at ease. What say you? Will you not take a fledgling adventurer under your wing? Sure. I'm truly grateful. Now, I believe a carriage is due to arrive shortly. If you go and wait at the gate of Null, chances are a soul will wander in who has just embarked upon the path of adventure. Pray, greet them and offer your help. Hi, Claire, welcome in. It's good to see you. Here is a shout out for Claire. Claire is a fellow streamer. Uh, she is a variety streamer and has been doing a Mass Effect Renegade run, as well as decorating a house in Sims 4. I was watching her play Elden Ring the other day, and I'm sure there are other games that you play, Claire, that I am just not remembering in this moment. But Claire is super nice and super friendly, and just being in her stream chat is always just so delightful. You are all over the place, but that's part of why it's awesome because I'm getting to see games that I have not played myself and probably would not play, but I'm really enjoying watching them. So I wanted to make sure to give you a shout out and not forget it this time until the end of stream. All right. Worry not, you'll have no trouble identifying them. You need but look for someone absorbed in their surroundings. I dare say it will feel like glimpsing into the past, right to the part where you are greeted by a helpful stranger. Oh, this is gonna... Is this gonna... Oh, that's a really cute glam. The 2B boots, of course. Are those the 2B boots? I don't think they flare, do they? They must be, though. But yeah, that was a cute glam. Anyways, I'm not going to cry at the music immediately. That would be embarrassing. So Claire, I don't know if you know what the Rising is, but this is an annual event to celebrate the quote-unquote birthday. Oh, you're not hearing game audio? I might have had it turned way the heck down because of issue with copyright previously. So let me just turn it up a bit, and if it gets too loud, I'll just go in and edit it later to make sure that I'm not getting copyright strikes for the music. It's really frustrating because the licensing on Final Fantasy XIV says you can use the entire game for streaming and for profit from those streams and videos. However, there are specific songs that you will get copyright strikes on when you upload to YouTube. So you have to be like knowledgeable, which I am not. Like I could probably do the research on this, but I don't recognize the songs just by ear. And so it has been a little bit easier just to make sure that the music isn't so loud that I can't talk over it as needed to prevent my video getting muted again. Not neutered, muted. Thank you, captions. Super on top of it today. I saw that you got your captions updated and that you're using OBS captions. I might be switching. I haven't made time to really look into it yet, but I might be switching because my captions have been doing all sorts of weird things, and it's just like if I'm not going to get the word spelling corrections that I have manually entered into this program, then having the option to manually enter words that are from a fantasy setting isn't going to help me. So why not just use captions that better identify the real words that I am saying that it should recognize. But yeah, as I was saying before I got distracted, the Rising is basically the anniversary or birthday of Final Fantasy 14. So they have this event every year, and like I am already an emotional creature, and they say things that make me cry. So that's probably gonna happen on stream today because it's just so emotional. It like truly demonstrates how much love the people who make this game have for the game and for the community that plays it. It's just, yeah, I'm probably gonna cry. And also that song is super emotional that was just playing over there. That's one of the ones where I'm just like, I really think that might have a copyright strike on it. But it's the song that is played for the Realm Reborn trailer as you're watching the world get destroyed and key people die and get injured. So, yeah, emotions. I recently rewatched that trailer too. Oh, wow. They mimicked the exact scene where you enter Ul'dah if this is your starting city, except where my character is standing is where someone else typically stands. I'm getting goosebumps. Oh my god. I didn't think I would react this viscerally to this. You're making bread this afternoon, so you'll be covered in dough sometimes and can't respond, but you're here. That is totally fine. What kind of bread are you making? Not rat bread. Not that kind of bread. Traditional baguettes. Nice. That's cool. Well, good luck with your bread making. I super struggle with that. Alright, so I can't remember what the dude says. I'm pretty sure it's this one. Is this your first trip? No! That's the guy in the cart. It's not Welcome to Ul'dah. I'm pretty sure this is the one that, Wyron, I think his name? I can't exactly remember his name. I can see his face in my mind. It's to dip into a chili your husband's making, so you're looking forward to it. Ooh, that sounds incredible! Yeah, I think it's Oi Adventure over here. Oh god. This is just a lot because I remember doing that exact scene with the roles reversed. So, oh man. Bringing back memories! Not on this character, we started in Gridania. Who are you? An experienced adventurer, you say? And do you want to help me on my way? Well, I could certainly use some guidance. I've never been anywhere near as big and busy as Ul'dah. My name's, oh god, this is gonna take a second. Nahagya Jakya, but just call me Nahagi. As you rightly guessed, I'm an aspiring adventurer. That's why I left my village and came here. So, I understand that you first need to register at the Adventurers Guild. Do you know where it is? All the fireworks going off. Just through that door it is? Thank you. I'll head there at once. Nahagi rushes off before you can offer further explanation. Perhaps you should follow him to the quicksand. And we always jump that. Like, I never go the full way around. I just jump over the railing because I'm a just terrible guest. Okay, also, more for people who haven't played, there is a level 60 raid where some of the lyrics are in and out, in and out. So for the music, it's a really great song. It's just also kind of suggestive unless you know the context. In and out. In and out. Come on, Nahagi, you can do it. Oh, it's you again. To be honest, I'm quite nervous. It's heartening to have you here, too. Why, hello there. What can I do for you today? The lad's here to register, is he? Yes, madam. I wish to join the Adventurers Guild. My name is Nahagia Jakya, and I'm 16 years old, practically a man grown. Aren't we a lively one? Momodi's the name, and if you want to be an adventurer, then you've come to the right woman. There's nothing to it, really. You just need to write your name in the register. Come, come. With that, you're officially a member of the Adventurers Guild. If you ever need a bit of advice about one thing or another, pay me a visit. Just don't go bothering me every time you stub your bloody toe, alright? Of course, I do enjoy hearing tell of a gentleman's woes with the womenfolk from time to time. Oh, Momodi. Now then, normally I'd offer you the grand tour. But in light of present company, I reckon you ought to have it from her. She's your senior and adventuring after all, and you could do worse than to get her advice. Bunny in charge. To begin with, mayhap you could recommend a guild here in Ul'dah for Nahagi to join? If it's too noisy in here, there are benches just outside where you can have a nice little chat. Oh, I've been to all of the guilds here. I can offer so much insight into the various guilds. I don't recommend Alchemist. That man in charge is highly distracted with his work to the point of being an annoyance. I must confess, choosing a guild is quite daunting. I'd appreciate any advice you can offer. The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending Duty Finder registrations. Luckily, we don't have any. Alright, let's talk guilds. I'm all ears, Arietta. Adventuring can be dangerous. What attracted it to you, or why do you want to become an adventurer? I think the latter kind of gets more to the point. A merchant who was in the carriage with me, a something, asked me much the same thing. I think his name is Brennan? I remember him. I remember him. Yeah, this is gonna just keep reminding me over and over and over again of starting, and I think that's kind of the point. At the time, I couldn't give a proper answer. I had a reason for leaving home, of course, but I couldn't express it in words. But having now set foot in Ul'dah, it's become clear in my mind. I wanted to know what lay beyond the horizon, wanted to see it with my own eyes and be amidst it. You've been to many places, right? You like it then? Traveling, that is. I love traveling. There's nothing like the thrill of seeing new sights, or traveling is nice, but I'd prefer to put down roots somewhere. The first. So you do, so you do. I have an older sister. During the calamity, we fled Gridania and took refuge. Okay, sorry, I'm already crying. Too emotional, too emotional. Okay. And took refuge in a village in the mountains. I ended up staying in that secluded place, and it's long been a dream of mine to travel the world. But inexperienced as I am, I don't know if I could live a life on the road. Is there a guild that could help equip me with the skills I need? One representing students of the fighting arts, or one representing crafters and gatherers. The fighting arts, that's the one. I see. A place where I can learn how to protect myself and others. If I recall correctly, Ul'dah is home to the pugilists and thaumaturges guilds. Of those two, I'd choose the pugilists. I've always enjoyed rigorous exercise, and I'm quite confident in my physical abilities. Yes, I believe this is the guild for me. I'll go and join at once. Will you be alright by yourself, or I can show you to the guild if you like? Thanks for your concern, but I should be fine. If you still have time, though, could we meet again afterwards? There are a few more things I'd like to ask you about. Great. I'll look for you here when I'm done. Our sweet bunny lady is caught up in her emotions too. You wait a good while, but there's no sign of Nahagi. No, perhaps you should look in on him at the Pugilist Guild. Oh no. What did our dear guild master do to him this time? Or did Chichudu lay him on his ass? That was a most impressive display, young one. Watching you, I'm reminded of myself in my youth. Swift, strong, and handsome. Not to say that I'm not these things anymore, of course. You're too kind, Master Hammond, and I'm sure you're still all those things and more. Now, Nahagi. Take care you don't flatter the old man over much. His neck couldn't bear his head getting any larger. Oh, Arietta, I'm glad to say that pugilism agrees with me. My thanks for your recommendation. Well now, Arietta, to think that you're the one who sent Nahagi to us. The lad possesses rare talent, and I look forward to watching him grow in our art. Right then, my boy. Remember today's lesson well, and keep at your training. Next time we shall try something a little harder. I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. So engrossed was I in the combinations, I lost track of time. Oh, I should mention something. As I was training, a particular minstrel approached me. He said that if I'm resolved to walk an adventurous path, I should seek him out for a task. Moreover, he asked that you accompany me. If you're willing, he's apparently waiting at the Ruby Road Exchange. All right. Where are we going next? Well, obviously the Ruby Road Exchange, but like, to do what specifically? Here he is, Arietta, the minstrel. My friend, you have done a splendid job as a guide. I was right to entrust the task to you. What? Do you mean to say Arietta approached me at your behest? She did, I must confess. You see, for my next composition, I seek to capture the essence of the times. While any number of subjects would be worthwhile, of the greatest interest to me is the recent rise in the ranks of adventurers. In this bringing different generations of adventurers together, I'd hoped for inspiration to strike, and I'm pleased to say that it has. Drawing upon your experience walking your path, you've helped Nahagi to begin walking his, a reminder that the present owes its existence to the past. That is to say, the present and the past are deeply entwined. If we would capture the former, we cannot well disregard the latter. And this brings me to my next request. I ask that you each find an object with a connection to the calamity, the event which gave rise to the realm's rebirth, and present it to me with its tale. Well now, that sounds not unlike a treasure hunt, and it'd be my very first task as an adventurer. What do you say, Arietta? Shall we do it? Excellent. When you have your items, pray speak out at the Ruby Road Exchange. Pray seek me out at the Ruby Road Exchange. I eagerly look forward to seeing what you bring. There are many vendors at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange, right? The chances are they'll have something, so let's begin our search there. All right. I love this chocobo costumed individual with their giant sword. Very good. Wait. Okay. I had to think about it for a second. I'm just like, am I going the right way? Have I gone far enough or too far? The answer is I haven't gone far enough yet. It was in a different area, so it wasn't going to show where next to go on the mini-map. Come on, let's begin looking around. Nahagia Jakya is now accompanying you. Keep him at your side in order to proceed with quest objectives. You can leave Nahagia Jakya behind by entering a different area or by speaking with him and selecting the option to part ways. If you wish to have him accompany you again, return and speak with him at the original location. While you are accompanied, you may encounter conversation points along the way which offer additional topics of discussion. Enter the glowing area and speak with your quest companions to initiate these bonus conversations. Enjoy exploring your surroundings together. All right. Welcome, welcome. What is it that you're after? Something reminiscent of the Calamity, apparently. Objects with a connection to the Calamity, you say? Why, I have just the thing, an amethyst ring from Ishgard, steeped in sentimental value. 5 years ago, on the eve of the Battle of Cartano, a young temple knight set out from his homeland, wishing to do his part for Eorzea when his nation would not. Alas, the man never arrived in the flats. En route, he came upon a merchant being attacked by a dragon, and lost his life going to the stranger's aid. This was his ring, an heirloom passed down through his line. What a tragic tale, but I wonder, how did the ring find its way back? If the knight fell, it seems the merchant couldn't have survived unscathed. remember now. Though the knight was mortally wounded, he succeeded in striking down the dragon, and with his last breath he entrusted the ring to the merchant. Yes, that's how it happened. So what do you say? If you're interested, I would be willing to part with the relic for a special price, but for today only. This feels dubious. Shall we look around some more? There's bound to be other things out there. All right. And we speak to him. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a sip of water and hopefully my throat will clear a bit better. All right. Ooh, is this the local cuisine? Goodness, but everything looks amazing. In the course of your journeys, you must have sampled all kinds of food, from simple fare to exotic feasts. I look forward to sampling everything too. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, hey, a person. Greetings and welcome to my exhibit. Please feel free to browse at your leisure, and don't hesitate to let me know if you have any questions. We're looking for objects that bear a connection to the calamity. Do you have anything that fits that description? As a matter of fact, I do. Yonder pane entitled The Sultana's Seven depicts an inspiring event from the calamity. 'Twas the final days before the fall of Dalamud. Its inexorable approach foretelling our impending doom. Panic spread like wildfire, while many in their desperation turned on the Sultanate. Looting and rioting broke out across Ul'dah. To quell the masses, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo ul Namo took to the streets with a guard consisting of only 7 subjects, for they alone had the courage to stand with their Sultana. There she addressed the rabble. Heed me, my beloved citizens. The realm lies upon the brink of the 7th Umbral Era, yet so long as we live we must not forget our compassion. Now is not the time to take from your neighbor, but proffer him the hand of succor. Brought to their senses by her words, the people laid down their arms and set about healing the wounds they themselves had inflicted on Ul'dah. And those who returned from the battlefield found their home much as they had left it, a gleaming jewel in the desert. Her Majesty sounds like a great ruler. Ul'dah is fortunate to have her watching over it. Thanks for sharing the tale. It's indeed inspiring, and you've done an incredible job capturing it in glass. So far, so good. Let's look around a little more. All right. Oh. House of Splendors. What kind of place is this, I wonder? I see you're not familiar with the house. We offer wares in exchange for scripts, but our services are available only to those whom we know and trust. So, if I want to be a customer, I need to make a name of myself. One day, Nahagi, one day. I forgot that there was a script exchange here. Greetings! From daily necessities to unusual curios, I deal in all manner of wares. If there is something in particular you seek, you need but ask. Objects to do with the calamity. The two of you are adventurers, are you not? In which case, I have something that might be of interest. It's a journal I acquired from an adventurer who retired injured. The man recorded his experiences during the calamity in detail, and I dare say it has value for students of history. Oh, an adventurer's first-hand account? I'd love to pore over it. Do you keep a journal of your adventures as well, Arietta? If so, I'd love to read it too one day, with your permission, of course. Oh, for another historical piece, I also have a scrapbook of articles from The Raven, Gridania's leading tabloid. These mainly cover events outside the calamity, however. Articles from The Raven, you say? I dare say we've seen enough. Let's find a quiet spot to discuss what to bring back. You've seen enough objects and have learned the stories behind them. Make your way to the end of the Sapphire Avenue Exchange with Nahagia and speak with him. Okay. So that's just up ahead here. Right. This looks like as good a spot as any. I don't know about you, but that was all very new and exciting for me. Talking to myriad people, learning the tale behind each object, it's been a great experience and I won't forget it soon. Now then, we need to decide what we want to take to the minstrel. Have you made up your mind? So I'm thinking the Retired Adventurer's Journal. I see. I did consider that too, but in the end I settled on something else. What was it? If you don't mind, I'd like to keep it a surprise. Come, let's purchase our respective items and meet back where the minstrel awaits. You obtained the Retired Adventurer's Journal. Alright. What's Newfound Journey? Is that what we're doing? Yeah? Why is it having us go over here? He moved! This song will never not give me feelings. Welcome back. You've each found an item, I trust. Well now, what have we here? The Journal of an Adventure, you say. Despite the vendor's claims, such records typically do not have much historical value, on account of their limited perspective and inherent partiality. Yet, by the same token, they have great value to me, for they offer a glimpse into the writer's heart. There is no richer material for penning verses. Now then, what of you, young Nahagi? And what might this be? It's a scrapbook of articles from the Raven. You see, my sister is a reporter for the tabloid. During the calamity, she traveled the realm, interviewing adventurers about their journeys. And I loved nothing more than to hear her tales. They seemed like such a diverse crowd, adventurers. No two people... Okay, I'm getting emotional again! Ah! No two people were alike, and yet they were united in the free. Dang it, this is hard! Reading emotional text out loud has become the hardest part of this challenge run. Okay, breathe. You can get through it, Aerie. You can get through it. And they were united in the free, unshackled lives they lived. It struck a chord with me, and in time I found myself admiring them. Looking back, it was my sister who instilled in me the desire to see the world, to become an adventurer. That's why I chose this scrapbook. Thank you, Claire. No captions, Claire. Thank you. Don't misspell my friends' names. I see. The footprints someone leaves on their journey, becoming the starting point for another. I'm gonna get a tissue. Just gonna dab at my eyes a little bit. Yes, a verse comes to me. A blessing for those souls who are taking their first cherry steps into the unknown. Pray, lend me your ears. Okay, and this is the part where I know that I'm definitely going to start crying a lot. So these are each of the different playable races in the game in their starting clothes before they start receiving gear. I need a minute. I need a minute. I might need more than 1 minute. They really did capture Yoshi P's face pretty well. Like, obviously it's not a one-to-one, but it's... Captions, I will never forgive you for that. So... Yeah, they did capture his likeness pretty well with the tools available in the character creator. Anyways. Greetings, Warrior of Light. God dang it, this is hard! One of the things that has always been really difficult for me is to continue speaking when I'm crying. So, like, I'm not sure how I thought I was gonna get through this, but... Like, maybe it's just not getting through it without crying. Okay. Why is this the hardest part of this whole challenge run? For real, I want to know. This is a world that exists outside your reality. Could it be a dream? A flight of fancy conjured by your weary mind? Perhaps, or perhaps not. 'Tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. My name is Naoki Yoshida. And I have beckoned you here that I might express my gratitude. He's not getting to the sad part yet or anything. God, I am such a wuss. Like, the anticipation alone is just really, really affecting me. First of all, I wish to thank you for your continuing to grace us with your presence. You and your fellow adventurers are our inspiration, and this shall never change. The world, however, is an ever-changing place, mysterious in its elusiveness. unexpected hardships may turn our lives upside down. And though we all desire peace deep in our hearts, the sparks of conflict never cease to be struck. Like an adventurer's journey, the world is constantly moving toward the unknown, and it takes considerable courage to alter course. Yet I ardently believe that it is a small but significant step in our quest to create new adventurers. Indeed, another great change is about to visit the world, and it shall open the way to exciting new journeys. And 'tis our abiding hope that our journey together shall ever continue on, to the distant horizon and beyond. Now the time has come for this vision to end, time for your eyes to open from this waking dream. Return to walking your path, and know that you are in our hearts always. Till next we meet, I bid you safe travels. It's also not fair that this here is very hot. I'm also being inundated with pretty characters. Oh my goodness. I am just like... I know for a fact that I am a very emotional person, and reading that text, like, it shouldn't be that emotional, but just like... It's been a rough few years. And knowing how things are going in the world around us, and having such an appreciation from the developers of this game, not only for playing the game, but also for contributing to the community at large. There are so many people who find so much comfort in this game. And there are so many people who see themselves reflected in the events that go on. This game talks about so many things. You see war, you see refugees and how they are treated, you see the discrimination, and you see so many things that are truly horrific, that so closely mimic what we see in the world around us, our shared history as human beings. But even seeing all that, there's still hope. The underlying theme is that there's always still hope. So long as we're willing to set aside our differences and move forward together. Thank you, Claire. I was not expecting to cry so much on stream today. Like, again, I don't know why I expected not to, but it's just... This game really gets to me sometimes. It just gets to the core of both what hurts and what helps. And I just love that. I love that it can be so meaningful. I love that even though it is a silly little game and not everyone's gonna like it and not everyone's going to understand, it still speaks directly to its player base with a firm understanding of how much it means to us. Yeah. Claire says this game isn't familiar to me, but it must have really good storytelling to elicit such strong emotions. Yeah. A Realm Reborn was the first expansion after the original release of the game. In 1.0, the original release, it just had an incredibly bad, uh, just an incredibly bad reception. People didn't like it. It had a lot of complicated mechanics. A lot of people were coming from Final Fantasy XI, which was the first MMO, and that meant so much to them. I have friends who met through Final Fantasy XI, and now they're engaged. Like, the type of people and the community building and all of that these games have had, only for it to have such a terrible reception. So, Naoki Yoshida, let me just spell that in chat. I believe that's how his name is spelled. Yeah, okay. So Naoki Yoshida was brought in to direct the game, to basically fix the issues it was having so that the game could become a success. And through his passion and direction, they were able to make the game what it is now. Throughout this quest line, it's talking about the Calamity. So I've talked about it a little bit on stream before, but the Calamity was an in-game event. And it was literally the destruction of this world. The players were involved in the effort to save the world, knowing full well that the game was basically going to have a hard reset, knowing full well that it was kind of futile, but that they still had to fight. And so, it leading up to the Calamity, all these players came together to work together to do this in-game event. And their names are listed in the credits, their usernames, or playable character names, I think. And so that huge event, that literal world-destroying event, was what led to 2.0, to A Realm Reborn. Yes, Seki, you did miss the entire event, and you also missed me sobbing like a very small and upset child. So, what was released in A Realm Reborn is the content we're currently playing through. But it, again, it represents hope. It represents that this world was made over, and this has been such a huge and successful game. Like, Final Fantasy XIV, after having such a terrible reception in its initial release, has become one of the most successful MMOs in history. And it's still going, and they're still listening to their players, and they're still creating an experience that builds on itself and builds on itself. And it's every expansion has better storytelling. I know that there are a ton of people that there were a ton of people who weren't very happy with some of the storytelling in the later expansions, but I think that it really does continue to build on itself and get better with each expansion. And like, the first expansion isn't bad. A Realm Reborn isn't bad. It's just, in hindsight, it isn't as good as Heavensward, which is literally award winning. There is a freaking meme about the gameplay, the free trial, because you get to play up to level 60, including the award-winning expansion Heavensward, with no cap on game time. And even after Heavensward, Stormblood, a bunch of people didn't like the writing in Stormblood, but I think it's because they didn't really like the characters because of how the characters were revealed. I think that's not necessarily uh I don't think that's the best reflection on the story as a whole, though. Seki said if 14 didn't fix itself, Final Fantasy would have ended as a franchise there. Fans and the company were that unhappy with it. Heavensward had a lot less stuff in it needed to do compared to A Realm Reborn without the rush to get a product out. Exactly. And they have, under Yoshi P's guidance, just really pushed for quality over anything else, especially in the storytelling. So, yeah, it does have a lot of good in it, and that is why I'm an emotional little kid right now. I'm going to mute myself so I can blow my nose. Okay, I have returned. Alright. So, I'm going to try to get through the rest of this. I know that there is going to be more stuff, and I'm probably going to keep crying, so I'm sorry. Thank you for the generous reward and the uplifting verse. It gives me courage for the road ahead. Speaking of which, it's time I set out on my own. Though it was brief, I enjoyed our time together, and I hope to see you again somewhere out there. Don't make me say it out loud! Don't make me say it out loud! Okay. Come what may, never forget to smile. God, they really are trying to kill me right now. I love how this man just like randomly pulls up his harp, just like slowly pulls it out of his fucking pocket. Though much and more was lost in the calamity, intrepid souls continue to set forth, paving the way unto the future. In such a moment in history do we stand, and for you I would perform another song. Your life is a riddle to bear gladness and grief. 'Neath the stars and through storms, the answers to seek. Your footprints are threads to be gathered and woven, a song of dawn resplendent dancing high to the heavens. From the embrace of the gods, though mankind has been torn, upon winds eternal lives and memories are born. Couldn't tell, but uh, the future is unwritten. Bring it rapture or sorrow. Our journey shall continue unto tomorrow and to tomorrow. Seki, no! Hey, let me pull out this harp. By the way, Alexander Ultimate. Minstrel, wait, no! I wonder, how did you feel as you watched Nahagi set off? Did the sight fill you with worry for a fledgling adventure, or did it awaken fond memories of your own humble beginnings? Whichever it may be, I know that yours is a journey far more trying than most. There will be times when you are overcome by loneliness, and each step feels heavier than the last. In such a moment, I bid you remember this. So long as you harbor love for this world, ever shall there be a place for you in it. Your adventures will never end. They really want me dead from emotions. Oh, okay. I survived, but only barely. Give me my Emmett Selk. You have unlocked the jigsaw puzzle minigame in the toy chest found in the inn. Okay, that's nice. The whole 9 yalms. Yes, give me my Emmett Selk. I need my support boy. Emotional support demon. Get over here. Yes. There he is, in his scrunchy little glory. Oh, he snaps! Damn. They really have it out for my emotions right now. God damn. Anyways, we aren't getting to anything involving Emmett Selk for a fucking while. Alright, I'm going to do a quick BRB. Seki. Seki, you murdered me. Ares Sulk got an Emmett Selk. You wound me. Okay, I'm going to do a quick BRB so that I can refill my water glass because I am dehydrated from crying. I will return shortly. It won't be but a moment. Okay, I was wrong. I also need to use the restroom, so I'll be back once I have done that. Also, Nikki is making disgusted faces at me for crying. So, thanks. Thanks, Nikki. Love you too. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. Okay, I have returned. Okay. I have so many feelings. Alright, so now that we have our little boy Emmett. No, I want the Y'shtola! How do I get that? I kid, but also I want the Y'shtola. Okay, I'm going to dismiss our little spoiled child. And now that I am shredded from emotions, let's see what we can do to get our rogue to level 29 so we can do fungal frolic, I guess. So, that's the only level 29 that we have gotten so far. Oh no, we've also gotten broadening horizons. At any rate, we still need to get our rogue high enough level. Let's look at Hunt's log. We have completed the Hunt's log for rogue. Okay, Nikki is not in the way. I can roll my desk chair in closer. So I'm going to queue for leveling roulettes and then go find a fate in somewhere of appropriate level, which would probably be Falgord Float is going to have the best. Yes, spoiled spoiler child. That was a lot of tears. Oh good, we have a thing right there. Fate. You know the one. The one that I just said like seconds ago. What do I have to do for this? Um, Giant carnivorous scalekin. Wandering near Falgord in search of fresh meat. Slay the creatures before anyone becomes supper. really need to learn how to play this class. I need to learn how to play all the classes. However, this one is the one that's been giving me trouble lately. More are appearing. Hello. Come over here. Also, crying makes me need to clear my throat a lot more. I am sorry. Come on, Dino Chicken. Giant dinosaur chicken nuggets. Alright, we're more than halfway. Why do you keep spawning farther and farther away? And where do these wood whalers keep going? Just like, stay here. Obviously they're not done. And they keep running away and having to run back. It's just like, I'm glad you're getting your cardio in, but goddamn. They lose aggro, so they reset. Yeah, I understand, but like if this were actually happening in real life, it would be quite ridiculous. I was unable to receive all the company's seals. Uh-oh. Okay. So, fix that by going to Limsa. And we've still got like 9 minutes or some crap getting into the leveling roulette, so I have some time. How dare this game make me cry my own tears and feel my own feelings. I'm just gonna be getting over it for like the next day. And also dealing with sore throat from crying. Yes, I understand that I have to speak to her for the MSQ, but I'm not sure. Like, it says I can, but who actually knows? Okay, materials. Okay, venture. Okay. That's right. What do I need for a promotion? 2,000 seals, that's it. I could have done it now, apparently, I guess. I did not. Yeah. Okay, here's hoping that I'm done clearing my throat for a while. Good to see you, Private Stormstrike. The Scion sent word that you were on your way. To business, then. It is as we told the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogumoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed that the object of their aggression, crystals, fodder for their fell primal. Oh, hi! The Admiral is here. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Stormstrike. Right proud I am to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Arietta personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people, nor is this the first time we have had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long since disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you are right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalaccracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Lominsans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with great care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our own swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa Lumen's citizenry are, of course, a paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private? Yeah, sure. You have my thanks, along with the full support of the Maelstrom. I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet mills in Lower Lenosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you could ask him for me. I meanwhile shall seek his fellows. Oh, we were able to do it. Neat. Oh, she has an unlock quest for us. Ah! Oops. I guess my abilities were needed elsewhere. Not unlocking that right now. Heck yeah, we're unlocking that right now. Also, I need food. Uh-oh. Okay. Hello, first time tanking. Okay. Let's do this. This is my first time doing this fight as a melee ranged DPS. Well, specifically melee, not ranged. Oh, hello. There's the nail. Okay. Owie. Get back here, I need to stab you in the butt. Oh, hello. Yay! GGTY. Give it to the tank, because it was first time tanking. Seki says, no, I meant you were about to do the quest and the game went, no, it's different time. It did do that. That is for certain. Okay. Ah, Private Stormstrike, just the woman I was hoping to see. Your exploits of late have been the talk of Limsa. Don't let this puff your sails up too much. But I've heard some of the higher-ups saying that the Maelstrom would be lost at sea without you. But I suspect you're not the type to rest on your laurels. Nay, the tempest raging in your eyes tells me you're looking for new waters to navigate. Fortunately, we have just the place for people like you. Have you perchance heard of the Wolves' Den? It is a proving ground of sorts established by the Eorzean Alliance, a place where the most promising of Grand Company recruits are sent to hone their skills. The Wolves' Den is to be found just off the shores of Lenosha. The ferry at the Moraby dry dock in Lower Lenosha will grant you passage there. Upon your arrival, seek out Storp Captain Berkoya Lotalsin. I've let him know that you'll be coming, so you can count on a warm welcome. Warm, certainly. I'm sure. Okay, broadening horizons. It looks like I just need to go to the place. Black Shroud. Where the heck? Oh! Okay. So that's level 29, and that's level 29. It looks like I've done both of them already, and one leads directly to the other, so we're heading off to Gridania. Okay. I don't think there's an aetheryte over there. I just gotta run. I just gotta run my little butt over there. I'm so used to going here because on my main, I chose the twin adders instead of the maelstrom for my Grand Company. Guess I'm gonna be clearing my throat for the rest of time. Only those who possess a gate pass may travel through the White Wolf Gate. It is for your own good. The fearsome beasts that lurk beyond would tear an unprepared adventurer limb from limb. But I have one! A writ of permission granting free passage through the otherwise off-limits White Wolf Gate in New Gridania. You have papers? Let's see now. Yes, everything appears to be in order. Go in safety, Arietta. In the future, should you wish to pass, you need only say the word. Ooh, I'm guessing tank, DPS, healer. I'm gonna go with DPS. Even though I should have just gone with the money. I can't wear the earrings! Not until like level 80! It is no ordinary adventurer who is granted passage through the White Wolf Gate. I am a Rostbaum of the Wood Whalers, and I would see you live up to your reputation. My fellow whalers at Dunstan Spire are in grave need of an adventurer's aid. Should you have a mind to make yourself useful, travel there and seek out Divana. Alright. Excuse me, gatekeep. Excuse me, I want to go. Let me out. Thank you. Okay. Chocobokabo. And Rogue did hit 29, which is why we're capable of doing quests now. So we're doing quests now. Oh god, Marset. I'm gonna ignore you for a minute. Go away. Rostabont sent you? Thank the 12. I'd just about given up hope that anyone would answer our call. Tell me, did you perhaps notice that gaping hole in the ground on your way here? Aye, it would be hard to miss it. One of the many remnants of Dalamud's fury. The scaffolding, you see, is a solution we worked up with our friends from the Carpenters Guild, but even the sturdiest wood is at the mercy of the elements. The rains have fallen hard of late, and I fear there still might be some soggy planks left unattended. Please see to them, as well as to any pests who would have come to feast on the wood. What am I supposed to do about soggy planks? It's not like I have a hairdryer in this game. Have you brought me my toadstool caps? Each moment you dally deprives the realm of my prodigious knowledge. You're your stupid toadstool caps, you jerk. Yes, yes, hand it over now. But of course, it is just as I theorized. The spore density of these toadstools is exponentially greater than that of samples taken from before the calamity. Clearly, they have evolved as such in order to adapt to an increasingly harsh environment. And with this, any other entry of the new Eorzean geographic is complete. Who are you again? Give me my frickin' money, you jerk. Research Assistant 6. Yes, I'm speaking to you, Research Assistant 6. That is the title I have deigned to bestow upon you after your humble contribution to my latest scientific breakthrough. Mind you, now that you are officially my slave, Research Assistant. Research Assistant. There will be no slacking off. I require a live lightning spark. Here's a jar. Now hurry. I haven't all day. I hate this woman. I hate this woman. She terrible. Okay, damp scaffolding. I inspected it. Apparently that's what we're doing, inspecting. And we might be attacked by damp wood sprites. Yeah, like that one. Okay. Easy enough. And go and grab a lightning spark for funsies. Whatever that goes inside will be well protected. Hey. Hey, you. Is it? I should be able to just click on it. Why is it not letting me just click on it? Did it do the thing? Do I need to hit it a few times first? Oh god. Now I have to attack this toadstool while still getting attacked by the lightning sprite that I was interrupted from capturing. Being adventurers is hard. The mere fact that you dare to interrupt me means you must have the live lightning spark I require. Well, hand it over then. Lady. Ooh, aren't you a cute little one? Just think of all the fun I can have with you. The next assistant who dares to shirk her duties is in for quite a shock. Now, where was I? Ah, yes, the toadstools. If my theories are correct, sending a shock through the toadstools will trigger a sense of danger, causing them to reproduce with unheard of speed. Truly, my genius knows no bounds. Think of the discoveries I could make if I had but a single competent assistant. You, Assistant 7, or was it 4? Whoever you are, be gone from my sight and let me concentrate for once. That's animal abuse. She is using a lightning spark, which is a living creature, to electrocute a toadstool, wherever one is, which is another living creature. That's... I hate this woman. Research Assistant 873, you're late! I am conducting an experiment of utmost importance to determine the source of the distinctive stink of a stroper's breath, and require one freshly extracted stroper's stomach. The stench is said to be strong enough to knock out a man, so I shall provide you with a bottle of Merced's Breath Begone. I know not what you've been eating lately, but you may as well take a dose of it yourself. Rude! Oh my God! Oh, and do not try to get killed, will you? The funeral rites for incompetent assistants are eating away an inordinate share of my research budget these days. Rude! Is it animal or plant elemental abuse? It is living creature abuse with some level of sentience. I swear to you, that woman is a fiend, a monster, a greater danger to this realm than all the beast tribes put together, and then some. Why, I speak of Marset, of course. Buddy, I know. I frickin' know. No sooner did I return with the 300 hornet stingers she requested than she sends me off to conduct a water survey at Hopeseed Pond. In my condition, I'm like to fall in face first and drown. Oh, friend, I'm too young to die. Please say you'll help me. You must. Okay, I gotta be careful with exaggerated acting out, because apparently that made me a little lightheaded to breathe so heavily for no apparent reason. Did I mention I woke up 2 nights ago at like 1:30 in the morning only to promptly have a fainting spell before getting back in bed? I have no idea why it happened. I don't know what caused it. I'm just mad about it because it was annoying and also, like, freaked me out. You have my thanks, adventurer. A shroud hair. I see. I ask you only this, friend. Should you have occasion to meet Marset, speak nothing of this to her. She is a researcher of sorts, unusual creatures being her specialty. Were she to catch wind of shroud hairs lurking beneath, she would rip up every last plank till we had nowhere to stand upon. The woman treats as if the woodwhalers are her personal laboratory assistants. I will stand for this no more. I keep my distance from her and would suggest you do the same. I wish I could take the money. But I have to do all the quests. All of them. Do you understand? I said I'd do all the quests, so I gotta do all of them. Good grief. Okay. I also need to switch this for this. I was about to get very angry that it would not let my chocobo jump high. I hate this. Oh, I hate this. This specific quest gave me such a hard time when I tried to do it on another character. Okay, so nauseating blend of seemingly random alchemical ingredients mashed up in a mortar and diluted in a bath of stagnant water. Gross! Are you within range? Uh-oh, run, run, run. Did I do it? Oh, it still got me! Damn it. Oh, come on. Don't interrupt me! God damn it, I'm gonna die. Stop! I'm gonna die. All because of this awful woman. There. Oh, I gotta leave. I gotta go. I hate this place. Yes, Claire, you are correct. That thing is disgusting. Well, I'm gonna try to do the other quest. What is it? Water samples from a pond that has other morbles in it. That's what these things are called. Um, yeah, it says stroper, but like it is a breed of morbles, and all of them are bad and gross and painful. The slobber sounds are really chef's kiss. No, no bad breath. No fates joined. I refuse. I refuse on principle. Oh. Jump. No, 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 no. Get out of range. I don't want to get bad breath. Okay, so the problem with these things is that they have an area of effect attack called bad breath or something similar. It kind of varies very minutely. But what it does is it gives you every status effect, every negative status effect in the game. It's terrible. I dislike it. I'm not a fan. It's very rude. And that's why I don't like morbles. Okay. And I obtained all the water from Hopeseed Pond, so there's that at least. Okay. Yes, I know the fate failed. I'm not fighting that one. I already have to fight all of these ones. And they're terrible and gross, and I hate them. Okay. Let's try again, shall we? Nope, nope, nope. Run. Okay. Oh no, it gave me the status effects. Dang it, I'm gonna die. Okay, I might be able to get one. Nope. Nope. It's becoming less certain by the moment. I hate seeing my status bar fill up every time I fight one of these things. It's terrible. No, 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 no. 6. Stop that. It doesn't work. Okay. I killed it. I win. But have I truly won when it truly is terrible? Have I really won anything? What even is this? Okay, buddy, here you go. I won your heart. Thank you, Seki. I don't want to be a research assistant 712 or 43. I just want to go home. Buddy, same. Huh? Oh, praise the gods you're back. Were you able to complete the survey? Yes. 1, 2, 3 samples from Hopeseed Pond. Wonderful. I cannot thank you enough, though I cannot help but ponder what other backbreaking tasks might be in the future. Pluck the wisdom teeth of a gobu? Procure a leaf from a tree in its head? Gods only know. Grandfather, grandmother, can you hear me up there? Your dear grandson shall be joining you all too soon. Oh, this poor, sad man. This poor, sad man. Okay. Assistant, whatever number your number was, I haven't all week. You'd best have the stroper stomach I requested, or I do believe I shall use your own innards as a substitute. The source of a stroper's bad breath can be found within. Yes, yes, just hand it over, will you? And the dissection reveals exactly as I surmised. With the proliferation of poisonous toadstools in the years since the calamity, the stroper's diet has undergone a dramatic change. The reaction of the toadstools with the stroper's stomach acids results in the noxious gases emitted from the mouth of the foul beast. And with that groundbreaking discovery, I believe I owe my prodigious mind a well-deserved respite. You, on the other hand, Research Assistant 6, have earned nothing of the sort. Get out there and hone your skills that you might actually make yourself half useful next time I call upon you. Lady, I swear to God, I will destroy you. I don't like this lady at all. She's mean. Okay. So we are only just under level 29. But we have done our level 29 quests in the area. Let me just check my own quest log. That's the MSQ. I need the side quests. We did Fungal Frolic, shocking discoveries, In Too Deep, doing the dirty work, broadening horizons, and beneath the planks, which means we've done all the level 29 quests, and it still didn't level up one job. I'm not bitter. No, that's a ridiculous notion. How dare you? Okay. So this should be a much easier fate. And it level synced us down to 15. Level synced, please. Thank you. Okay, there's some. There's another one up there. Okay. More. Please, thank you. Yes. Are there more? Turn around. Hello, there's one. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm glad that I provide enough of a threat that the arbor buzzards are attacking me instead of the healer. That's a nice feeling. Okay, we're there. That should be the last one. You win? Yes, success. Not quite enough to level up, though. Okay, so there's multiple more fates. There's a few over here. Let's see what those are about and attack things on the way so that we can get our rogue to level 30. And presumably all of our other jobs to level 30 at some point. I have 2 minutes left on my well-fed. Let's see if we can finish that level up before that expires. Yes, there we are. Difficulty rank unlocked. Okay, so that means that we still have to level up Pugilist, Lancer, Archer, and Arcanist. Archer is the next closest one. Gonna make sure that we are wearing correct gear. All right. And how is the Hunt's log? It's full for Archer as well. Dang it. Dang it! Okay. Ah, they're down there. That's a level 31. I'm not sure that I have... Oh, this person's riding a Curial. Neat. That's right, I am no longer melee, I am ranged. So I should be able to get by from a much further distance. Am I too low level for this? Yeah, below the recommended level. Whoopsie caboodles. We'll deal with it as it comes. So far, so good. It might just be that we're not able to finish it in time. So when we meet again on Tuesday, I'm going to try to increase my crafter gear so that we can get through the level 25 crafter quests. And then it's a matter of getting all the jobs to level 30 because there is so much to do at level 30. There's job quests, or rather there's class quests and job quests, and a bunch of other things, and PvP, and. So it also unlocks a new difficulty ranking for the Hunt's log, which means that it opens up a lot more stuff that we can use to level. Oh, should probably put on more food. But yeah, I really want to get to level 30 so that we can do all of those things because there's so much at that specific level that I'm really hoping that it'll get us to 35 much faster than the slog between 25 and 30. We might actually finish this. Nice. Fate complete. It was successful. Yay! All right. I don't remember this cave at all. Just level 32 revenants, I guess. I'm not going farther in. Apparently that's not actually working. Fine, whatever. Okay, so yeah, everything else is level 30. And we're out of level 29 side quests, and we are out of a Huntslog. What do we have Huntslog for still? We have Huntslog for Gladiator, which is already level 30. We have Huntslog for Pugilist, which is... We need Pugilist, so... Let's head over to Bloodshore and do that at least, so that we feel good about ourselves. So we'll at least get Pugilist. It's not much, but Q for a guild test. I might. Oh, I'm on a chocobo. Whoopsie caboodles. Okay, so I'm going to change it over to Pugilist. And the ring is better. I don't think we have time for a guild test today, but we might end up carriage driver. That's for a quest, but it's a level 30 quest, so I don't know how far I'd be able to get. All right. So yeah, we'll get the weird penguins that spit at us, spit very large fish at us, and then we will see if anyone's online to raid. Oh, gotta press the button. How many of these? Probably only 3, but potentially up to 5, which would also help. Alright, it was 3 and it wasn't quite enough, but it was still a substantial amount. What? So I still have to get Archer and Pugilist, which we already know don't have any. Lancer doesn't have any. Not Conjurer. Arcanist doesn't have any. Okay, so the rest of this is going to be accomplished via fate, leveling roulettes, potentially guild tests, and whatever else we can manage. So this is as nice as any place that we're gonna get to switch over in, and I'm pretty sure I cannot be attacked by anything out here. So I'm just gonna switch over to the ending screen. Alright, so thank you everybody for coming in to say hi and to hang out with me. Thank you especially to Claire and Seki for chatting with me. I appreciate you. Again, if you didn't see it sooner, this is a link to Claire's stream. Claire is also a streamer. She is a variety streamer, and she does awesome streams that I appreciate and make me feel good hanging out in chat. All right, let us see who is online. Um, let's go say hi. Oh no, Zeffy is doing 6.2 MSQ. Um, you know what? Let's go see Shania. Shania uses she, they pronouns, and it looks like they're playing Fire Red, Leaf Green for the very first time, so it's Pokemon. Real quick. In chat right now, there is a link to my Beacons directory. There you can find my Twitter where I post updates, the link to our community Discord, YouTube VODs, tipping on Ko-fi, and gifting on Throne. If you are interested in supporting the stream in that way, those links are available. If you are just interested in updates, those links are available. Thank you, Seki. Have a good dinner. Okay, so here is the raid message for anyone who would like to join. And I'm going to get that going. So I hope that you all have a wonderful evening and or time zone in general. And thank you for stopping by. All right, let me get that going.